All right, guys, I'm going to hope that everything actually stays stable this time, considering what just happened to Big O. For anyone who may have possibly got, like, any kind of live alert, for some reason, when I tried, like, stream a bit ago, like, everything dropped, I think, like, after, like, probably, like, less than a minute. Like, my Twitch stream dropped, and then, like, my YouTube stream on both ends, like, all of it dropped, like, one after another. It's kind of understandable the reason why I would do that anyway, because the way I've got things set with my multi-streaming, if my Twitch stream, goes down, everything else goes down, like, the YouTube stuff piggybacks off of it. And I don't know what happened. I know that I updated because I used like Atom's stream suite, and there was an update for that early this morning. And I downloaded that, tried to go live here, and I was kind of worried something was going to happen. And sure enough, it did. But afterwards, I noticed that there was like after the crash, I noticed there was like another another little small update. So I went on and downloaded that one. I don't know if that was a fix or if what actually may have fixed it was that I went in and I had like a backtrack, built in like a backtrack, for my YouTube vertical thing. And I just like removed that. I was thinking that might have possibly been the cause for it. So I don't know if it was that or just like the update fixed something. Like they maybe possibly did the update very recently and then like, rolled out a fix for it today or something. I'm not entirely sure what happened. But either way, I'm hoping everything's going to stay stable now. We're not going to drop again. Even if we do, I'll have to like, just kind of keep the stream up. So that way, if it is anything story folk, we won't have to worry about like any gaps in that. Yeah, let's just hope the stream stays up, Spectral. But yeah, it's been a bit of a, yeah, it kind of sucked because I went live and I'd rather it have happened at the start, like when I was doing the intro instead of happening midway through the stream, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. I know, like, during a Bloodborne stream I did like a few months back, for some reason on Twitch, it got split off into several streams. They kept on dropping midway and then going right back and then coming right back up immediately. Like the stream would drop, but not actually fully end. And it would just like, restart. And like, it would just basically, do another, like, it was just like, clipping everything to other streams. Anyways, welcome in for episode 2 for The Last of Us Part 2, guys. Last stream got emotions hit hard, considering, we got to that one scene, the one that everyone knows about, even I knew about before I started playing this, and didn't, like, ease, like, the impact, and, safe to say we're probably still be going on, or probably on a revenge tour very soon. But the reason we got, like, another, bit of a graveyard shift at Mask Alley going on is because last night, guys, I'd streamed a total of 8 hours. I did, like, the Castlevania stream, where we officially started the, we concluded the Gurgoth adoption campaign. Like, so Gurgoth is now in my possession. He's like, got like a much more kind owner's gonna treat him with like the respect he deserves and the kindness he deserves. I freed our good boy, got him out of that, that hellhole. But yeah, we did that. Then afterwards, I went and did like a five or so hour, like actually a 6 hour stream for Crime Scene Cleaner. I literally was about to call it Power Wash Sim because I was literally using the Power Washer that like throughout that. Originally, it was like my most hated tool, like the tool I didn't like the most in the game. But once I got fully upgraded, that thing was like my main thing I was using. So we did like a 6 hour stream of I keep wanting to call it Power Wash Sim. I guess it's because I'm really wanting to copy thing because now that Amber got her copy, I need to get my copy now. And hopefully Elginox and whoever else can get there so we can start playing that at some point. I'd like to swap that out between like Crime Scene Cleaner every so like that's gonna be like the main big game we probably will play after I finish Crime Scene Cleaner. But yeah, so I still need to get my copy of Power Wash Sim 2 because Amber sent me a text earlier where she got Sketchy's contract and Power Wash Sim 2. So I guess she's ready to play that like Sketchy's contract with us this weekend, or at least try to, assume her computer can handle it. Shut up. You can stay disconnected. And then now she's got her copy of Power Wash Sim 2. I got to catch up with that. But yeah, back on track. After I did the Crime Scene Cleaner stream, we did like both the community contracts, which were interesting to say the least. And so I did that, fell asleep for a while, woke up, and I was feeling like a bit under the weather. Like nothing like I was really like extremely congested or anything. I mean, I know there's been like sickness going around with the change of weather and all that, but you guys probably heard a little bit in my voice. But I had like a little bit of coughing, and a little bit of trickle in my throat. But for the most part, I'm good for this. I had like a bowl of soup and I went right back to sleep and I slept most of the day. And now I'm pretty much good to go for a stream. I'm rested. It's not gonna really be a long stream anyway. So I'm pretty much good to go for this. And like I said, mostly it's just I'm hoping it doesn't get worse. I'm hoping it maybe like the soup nipped it in the bud. But I'm still gonna hit the gym tomorrow. I decided to not skip out on the gym today instead, because like I said, like Monday normally was like one of my days to go to the gym. I skipped that because I needed rest. So I went in Tuesday and I went in Wednesday, which was one of my days off in the gym. And originally I was kind of like, okay, I just want to go in on Thursday, which is like one of my normal days, just keep this going. But I elected obviously to catch up on rest instead and play it smart. So instead I'm gonna go tomorrow and I'll probably just put in a day on Friday and I'll just put in like a day on Saturday. Like make that a gym day probably, and soon I actually just go in. Because really, like the fourth day is like mainly is like for like a leg day thing, and so I may just go in and do like some ab stuff, do a little cardio, or I may just do the whole exercise and just rest on Sunday and get back to it on Monday. Because I know I'll be able to be fine just with just one day of rest there. Especially considering I did rest today, so I'll still it'll be fine like with just 2 days of rest instead of three like my normal thing is. But yeah, I'm gonna go in tomorrow for sure, and then afterwards, probably maybe Saturday, and then I'll try to get things back to like clockwork, next week, start on Monday. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I pretty much I spent all day resting. That's the reason why we're getting like a late start here. I want to make sure I kind of like try to nip whatever sickness was trying to creep up on me in the bud, and I think I possibly did. But either way, the only thing I'm hating is now I'm probably gonna be like up most of the night again because I slept most of the day. But at least this means I can like put like a little bit of productivity in and like some of the other stuff I need to work on behind the scenes. As far as like things I'm trying to like do with the channel. Because one thing I want to do is I have like I reinstalled, re-download DaVinci Resolve, and I want to try to maybe possibly set up a template on that to where I can maybe like make shorts out of like some of my old clips I have like from previous streams, alongside, and also I do have like a butt that's set up on here on my stream deck to see if I can like start, because I got like a thing like for Twitch is integrated button for like doing clips like just with push the button. So I'm gonna see how that works. I know I probably still have to like name the clip probably. I don't know how that one's gonna work, but we're gonna like see how it goes. Because I'm wanting to try to make it easier, because like when I went in last night and I was trying to do the clip thing, I went through like and got like about 4 clips made from the Crime Scene Cleaners stream. And with it being like a 6-hour stream, that was always like a lot I had to scrub through. So that's another reason I was a little bit late getting live tonight. I'll see how like this button works. I'm hoping it's not, and maybe a thing where I have to be live, like I have like my Twitch dashboard up, but we'll see. I'm gonna test it out during the stream if anything funny happens. But yeah, and this is of course like leading up to tomorrow. Because after I get out of the gym tomorrow, I'll be like whenever it starts, I'll be doing like the Marvel Tokon beta for you guys. So yeah, it's like a lot on my plate still, like always, but hopefully things will start easing up eventually, especially since I'm trying to like work on streamlining some stuff behind the scenes to make things easier. But anyways, ad break's about to start, Rogues, and then we'll get started with this. So see you guys in 3 minutes. All right, now I actually had a chance to kind of see something right there with the whole Bot thing. Because I shared with you guys, I actually set up like a custom ad start message in Bot. But unfortunately, I was trying to, I had like a end message, like, you know, when the ad is ending, I had that I was trying to set up like with Bot as well. But for some reason, like, for those who don't know, on Twitch, the Bot is like a moderation bot you can set up to, like, you know, basically, you know, keep like, you know, little like scam bots from like, you know, posting your chat and everything. It'll pretty much, you know, delete and ban the bots and such. But Bot also has a thing where, you know, you can show your like when an ad's about to start and it's about to end. And I was trying to set up like, you know, a custom end message for the ads, but unfortunately, you know, because you have to go on like Bot's channel to set everything up, and it kept on like saying that like my end message was being wasn't posted and it was being reviewed by moderators. So I'm hoping at some point they'll just give it the go ahead and actually let me have my end message, because I had like a whole thing where, like, you know, for when I was coming back from stream, when I was leaving during the ad break, and when I was coming back from the ad break, basically kind of like fitting like the branding for my channel, the whole vigilante thing. So it's just that ad break is finishing now, so obviously the other the custom end message I tried to set up didn't go through, but hopefully maybe I'll actually be able to get that set up somehow, or maybe change things up. But yeah, that still, very least, unrelated. I know like the dinner after the stream is definitely going to be, you know, is going to hit, because, you know, with me still being like a little bit hoarse and everything, I'm going to be like, you know, making my ramen. So yeah, soupy stuff is definitely going to help out. Probably gonna have that and a couple of bao buns. So definitely gonna be having me like a nice little meal after the stream. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, between like, you know, me make like using like I use like a couple of eggs, like, you know, total my ramen, as well as like the broth and the chicken and everything. That's gonna definitely help me out with whatever this little bit of like small like sickness I got going on. I don't really think I'm fully sick. It's just, you know, the weather's kind of affecting my throat and everything. But again, like if I was feeling like a little woozy, like a little bit out of it after the stream. That might just been because I was tired after all the streaming I was doing yesterday. But anyways. All right, so yeah, I guess that's that said I didn't notice before. I like how they have where you also, like, you know, go and just like replay the encounters and everything. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be live for about like just a couple of hours, and hopefully like nothing goes wrong with the stream. Also, yeah, good thing I caught that. Yeah, don't worry, you guys like watching vertical. Y'all, yeah, I keep forgetting I had, like, you know, yeah, y'all aren't gonna get left out. Thankfully, I didn't see anything, miss anything. Yeah, that's one of the issues with like me having the whole vertical thing. In OBS, I had to set like, you know, my different inputs manually. Apparently, like, because as people were saying before like this one update that happened, that it still like lets you, like, you know, have everything like linked apparently, or like you control like all your vertical scenes and like the stream deck. So realistically, I would have had like a hotkey setup that would have like turned on the my capture card in both scenes, but apparently something broke it like with one of the recent updates.
Looks like Tommy took one.
So
Now Maria's got this.
Good thing I saw that.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something.
I'm definitely loving like how, you know, gorgeous all the background, like everything is here. But I think it's just got like, I'm always a sucker for like a snowy spot in the game.
You can still change your mind, you know. I know. Just don't want you to feel like you have to. Ellie. You go. I go. End of story. You need to get your backpack. I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way.
There's that slow walk here as well. Jeez. And you see like how much the man was respected. That kind of like says a lot for like how much, you know, how gruff he was in the first game and was kind of like a lone wolf and everything. One thing you kind of like, you find like, I guess, a little bit of like a solace in, knowing that, you know, for how like, you know, he was, you know, in the first game, like so callous and everything. He was like, you know, his life ended with him like very respected and well loved.
What do you need? I can go get it.
I want to do it.
Okay.
I do need to make sure that the Marvel Tocon thing is downloaded, though. Because I don't know if it automatically downloaded or what. I know, like, it was installed after I was approved for the beta.
I'll hang out down here.
Thanks.
So I don't know exactly what time that's... I only know, like... I need to check and see, like, exactly what time it starts tomorrow. I know I'm definitely going to use my PS5 controller for it. As much as I want to use my fight stick, I still haven't exactly really gotten, like, used to, using it again yet. Because anyone who watched, like, my streams where I was trying to, like, break in the fight stick, you saw, like, how much I got my ass kicked in all the fighting games I was playing. And it was definitely a stark contrast when me and McDD43 had played Marvel vs. Capcom, like, like the Marvel vs. collection, months back. I say that Mac is definitely like a step above like some of the, like a lot of the computer opponents I fought in the games. So if I was getting beat down by computer opponents like in the very early matches, that shows you how much I need to get used to the stick. So, all right, sketch the guitar. All the promises of sundown, I meant them like the rest. Oof. I think he was up here like, wood carving and everything. I wonder if he made the guitar. Oh, well, yeah, he had to because it literally shows the frame right there. Yeah, Joel was definitely a talented man. Like the fact he actually, was, making the guitars he played. I guess it's like this, like a whole lot more poetry there, and like something more poetic there, and that pretty much he loves some music. He literally like was making the music in multiple ways. So he made the guitar and like made the songs that he played on it. And I think that gun right there like definitely helped us through a few moments in the first game. I don't know if it really helped us with as much like as El Diablo did, but.
Ellie, can you come down here? Yeah, just come on down.
Oh boy. Why do I get a feeling I know what's going on here? And I'm reminiscing, woman. I'll be down here in a second. I knew it.
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her.
Oh.
Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up. Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always.
Oh, he gonna take my... No, that's my revenge quest.
He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
I wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I'd
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here?
Yeah.
On foot? I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Oh. See, I thought she actually was gonna try to stop us, but I'm liking this.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
That shows how much faith she actually has in Ellie. She knows Ellie can take care of herself.
Of course.
Let me make sure everything's good on my YouTube, so I considering.
Keep going, you're losing light.
They're gonna lose light in their eyes when I get to them. Let's make sure everything's stable with the streams. Hang on. I don't see him right here. Hold on a sec, Rogues. Seattle. I'm paying attention. I'm just like making sure it's on here. Hang on. I'm just checking.
Hunter was on top of him.
Please tell me this is.
And Joel
I was
couldn't
saying
get
everything's
the
still
gun.
live, so that's good. It's just for some reason, like, my YouTube app was, like,
Were you
acting
scared?
really weird.
Well, I didn't even think. I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and shot the guy in the face.
How old were you?
Okay, we're good.
14. How old were you when you first killed someone?
We talking in
Yeah, I was just.
kid?
No. Fully conscious, non-fungal person.
10.
Wow. What happened?
Guy was coming at my mom. I stabbed him.
Shit.
Mm.
You got me beat.
Yeah, I'm a real badass. So how lost are we?
We're not.
Uh-huh.
Hey, have a little faith.
Is it bad that I'm actually like expecting like a Yaoja to come out and try to attack us? Like a random ass predator's gonna come out of nowhere?
Cannibals you said you and Joel ran into. They came after you guys once. Maybe these WLFs are connected to them.
I'll kick their asses too. I don't care where they came from.
Didn't seem like the same group.
Maybe those black market smugglers back in Boston?
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. I don't see the point in guessing.
Okay.
At least until we find out more information.
I don't care about the information. I just want to fight. I mean, I want to know what happened, or why it happened, but I don't care. You know, y'all killed. I killed my stepfather. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have ourselves like we're gonna have our Ichigo Montoya. See now I got like because I swear Ichigo now for some reason did I get the name Indy? That's been as long as I watched it. Inigo. I said Ichigo. All right, Inigo Montoya. I don't know why I said Ichigo. I'm thinking Bleach for some reason, I guess. It's been as long as I watched the Princess Bride. Like I've forgotten most of it,
Close.
including
Start
names.
keeping an eye out.
Got it.
There's
Oh,
something.
another superhero card.
That one.
Question.
Motivator.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Probably
Oh, she's.
invisibility?
Strong choice. Is that so you can spy on me?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
There we go. Full Sanji there. If y'all know, y'all know. Find yourself. All right. Brains 80. Brawn 20. Affiliation spark. You find yourself doing something you don't want to. Motivator might be the one responsible. Once prominent psychologist and researcher in the field of human behavior, Moira Peaks. After hours spared stuff for Mark, yielded power she deemed too dangerous for anyone to have. So she kept them for herself. Able to plant ideas in anyone's head. Her victims only have hopes to get out of Motivator's line of sight or smash her glasses she can't see. So she's a neutral villain. Yeah, it definitely has like this whole puppet like master style thing there. The one that's actually how like she controls them, like, you know, it's basically like some kind of thing where like she has like literal strings on them. That's where's my horse, but I forgot we only got one. go here. We're coming from that way, so. Looks like we gotta go up here. And about a lot of this foliage, it definitely makes this area like more maze-like.
Here we go.
Guess I was wrong. Turns out you do know where you're going.
So, there's way too much to explore here. Alright, well, never mind, because there's like a brick. Alright, so. And honestly, this is like just eerie. Like, just the fact that like just all you're seeing here is just, you know, the fact that like all this moss and like and just like the grass and everything like growing on like just pure asphalt. That shows you how long, you know, all this has been here.
Stay with Shimmer.
Yeah.
I unfortunately have never like gotten a chance to like really travel too much outside of my town. Trust me, if I ever actually could like get some of my content creation where I definitely would be, I'd probably like travel a little bit more. Starfire kids. Well, they're supposed to be like the Wonder Twins. Alright. Alright, brain 60. Alright, so they're like equal. Emiru and Sora Hoshi. Other side champions. When 14-year-old twins Emiru and Sora Hoshi found a meteorite in the woods outside Kyoto, touching and imbued them both with the power of astrokinesis, the ability to take starlight and turn it into energy. Taking the custody by Society of Champions, Tesseract mentored the kids on how to use their power safely and wisely. Through his overprotective nature, eventually drove them away. Now they live on the streets, trying to find meaning and purpose in their heroes or in their powers. Yeah, as I said, like took them in. So like the whole thing there, like it definitely made me think of like the X-Men. Because that was like Professor X's whole thing. Like he basically, you know, go to like mutants' houses or whatever, or like, you know, mainly like the adolescent ones or whatever. You know, he would like go to their houses and seek them out and then like take them into custody or in his own like, you know, custody to pretty much, you know, help them like learn more about their abilities.
Anything good in there?
Found an old tourist map.
Well, that's something.
It could help. You don't know. You never know.
Sure seems quiet.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Think about how well we hide our lookouts.
I know.
Whenever you say it's too
That's what
quiet,
scares me.
you know, the bad stuff happens. We don't need the bad stuff.
Whoa. Is that the QZ?
Yep. Watch the high spots.
That sounds interesting. And let's be real here, Rogues. When she plays, when we do like Sketchy's contract, because I know it's like that Mothman style plushie or whatever, we know she's gonna be going for that on the like on the next stream if she gets the money, if she gets like the credits up. Stage of infect. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I mean, I didn't want to sleep tonight anyway. Stage of infection. Infection state is infected stage 1. Cordyceps is taking over the victim's motor functions. Fast and agile. Stage 1 infected usually travel in packs. Not let them swarm you. I know. I mean, I might have let them swarm Abby last week, you know, when, you know, but that was just, you know, my hand slipped. Y'all saw what happened last stream. Like, no. No. She had it coming. Infected stage 2. Use this environment to hide and ambush victims while frequently flank attack from behind. Approach with a caution, check your surroundings. Okay, definitely had my, you know, share of like encounters with those. Infected stage 3, completely blind at acute hearing. Uses echolocation to seek out prey. Keep your distance. Stage 3 infected are known for their first attacks and are extremely lethal. Stage 4, rare but dangerous evolution state. Right. The fat ones. Rare but dangerous evolution of stage 3 infected. Incredibly strong and capable of throwing acidic projectiles. Do not engage unless absolutely necessary. Okay, yeah, I know, the fat ones. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, we got a new type of... I was like, wait a minute, I forgot about the fat ones. The moment I saw projectiles. I was like, yep, fat ones confirmed. Okay, see, that's the way we... Okay, hold on, let me check this one. All right, when you get to the gate, look for a soldier named Kieran. Tell him I sent you. Then give him the kilo. What is it? The kilo, and he'll get you inside the wall. Good luck.
Anything good in there?
Pretty picked over.
Probably just some rust, but probably wouldn't be good for us. I'm going out the window. I want to go out the window. I think we're... Are we good now? Let's see. Check over here. Aha! All the stuff. We got the stuff.
Are these cages?
Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston, too.
So cages. Okay, then it's like it's just looping back around now. Yep. Okay. Let's get back to the horse and I was trying to figure out how to get in here. Ellie, what are we doing? You know, I guess first thing she forgot gravity exists. Whatever, take that, Newton. All right, I'm struggling to sleep. Keep seeing him with his head. Dean seems to be sick. Then she caught a cold, and I feel calmer with her laying next to me. I want to do something nice for her. Yakima found at the camp about along the highway. Can't be sure it was Tommy, but we haven't seen the people. Seen the other people in 2 weeks, so fingers crossed. How many of you were there? How many people have you killed? I'm gonna get in there. When I do, I better watch out. Of course, they probably already well vacated this place. Hang on. I stand corrected. I thought that's the way I was supposed to get in. Well, they needed it. And if they did need it, I still take it. Oh my God, what?
Stay way in.
Ellie, what about the roof up there?
Right. So how do we get up there? Whale. Okay. So this is the whole thing. Can I just shoot this down? No, probably too easy. Okay, so we're gonna have to parkour. Well, maybe parkour? Hang on. That sees it. We got like, all right. Holding cells. All right, so there should be a way to get up there through here. Right. Okay. Now I got it. Really? Hey, get your ass up, child. Or woman.
Dina, help me up here. Okay.
Can't really call her a child anymore, but.
I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
Sounds good.
The thing is, this is Abby or whatever, because I think like what we saw before, where she's afraid of heights and everything. So if it was her, she'd be losing it. We got Ellie right here, like being a parkour princess and everything. So. Well. Like, you need to get a run start. I didn't really have much to run with. Yeah, I know.
Ellie? I'm good.
Just almost died.
Well, it wouldn't have been more embarrassing if that was my first. I think I've died to a clickers and like clickers already in this or whatever. So if that would have been my first death with her, that probably would have been a bit embarrassing. The worst thing about it was the fact it seemed like they kind of made her fall in slow motion, though. Like, she felt like kind of slow, like very slow right there. It felt like that was like the longest, like 20 foot, like 30-foot drop I think I've ever seen. Well, no, no, it can't be 30. That had to be at least like 50, probably. We're not gonna really argue distance here. The point is, like, she plopped. you doing? Okay, she did that on her own right there. She's out here unless she's Spider-Man or some shit. I don't know what that... Locke, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Brick Grimes don't know what a locked door is. Main gate.
Okay. Wonder when this was written.
Main gate is 0512, north 1382, north 1. Got a big operation coming up, and Isaac wants us to scavenge any remaining supplies from downtown, take any gas from the courthouse, the garage, the dome, and take them to the safe house and serve in a base.
That's something.
Look at these heathens. So they have that all like act all modern. They got like write down their routes on a whiteboard. We use journals because we're badasses like that. See, Abby acts like she's all important, but she wasn't on a single one of these routes.
That's a generator.
Not plugged in, Ellie. What the fuck? Oh. Right. That's not how the generators work. You don't plug generators, you put a gas. Okay. Y'all don't say a damn word, okay? Okay, I can't science tonight.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I just woke up a little while ago. I get a pass.
Okay.
And generators, like, are the power of the electrical stuff.
Ellie?
What?
Over here!
I know where you are. What's the password?
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound?
I got that gate open.
So we're not gonna talk about the sound of me screaming earlier. That was just me busting my
I
face.
believe in you.
Thanks.
We believe in you. Yeah, look, I'm trying to say, you're trying to like sound like some kind. I'm gonna start some kind of cult or something or whatever. I mean, I dealt with one of those last game. It was the cannibalistic kind or whatever. I'll have you know, we do not take part in that, right? I am not. We do not have, like, not a cult of personality, a cult of animality. That ain't happening. Oh, I'm getting in there. Just wait. Y'all don't understand, like, my ability to get in places.
Needs juice.
I don't think we got a Capri Sun laying around. What's around here? We don't like, drink that blasphemous Capri Sun. We drink Welch's. Get into places. You heard me. You stupid... Look, I have you know, if I want this core to go somewhere, it's going. Now, I will Brick, get him. Some bullshit. Brick Grimes, punk ass, anyone to try to help me right there. Like... Okay, so let me think. Do we need like a longer cord, something longer here? We need like a longer cord or... Oh yeah, this totally is gonna work. Oh, for the love of... I mean, use no bricks for that. Already wasted one brick, Grimes. Okay. I just gotta...
How's it going?
Shush. I'm working. I'm figuring it out. Like, I can't just move this stupid cord. Show you it. I should have thought about that originally, but again, just waking up a little while ago. You just got one excuse to break another one of their windows. No, they probably care or whatever because they're not really around. All right, open sesame. Oh, for the love of... Which gate is this? You're reading and shit. What's wrong with you guys? Oh, do I have to unlock them in order or some shit? Whatever. Alright. Since we're reading, checkpoint gate codes. 0512. It's gotta be the main gate.
Yes.
Well done!
Shit.
Well,
Hey, come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud.
yeah, it was not my fault. It was a piece of shit just like Abby.
Now what?
I found a note back there. Had some codes on it. It says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Let's do it.
I mean, she started it.
Oh shit, look. Saravina Hotel.
I say yes, those are definitely
That's gotta be
pigeons. And surveying a motel, that works too, or hotel.
Okay. Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate?
Very creative. Gets right to the point. Let's get closer and scope it out.
Yeah, because I'm fed her up like, you know, with people that killed Joel, and I'm going here and make sure they know that. Too much reading. Whatever all this. Sergeant Ward. Continued WLF disruption of our supply lines. In addition to infected attacks and spore infestations. Means we are still unable to meet the weekly food distribution quotas. Keep the city gates sealed to new entrants until further notice. To ease the burden on the food stock, step up your sweets for criminals and expel them. All Class 2 crimes now qualify for expulsion. We're running out of time.
Idiots. It's turning everyone against you.
Yeah, I know, but and I'm pretty sure it's definitely something else going on. Like that's the reasoning behind what happened. That's usually how these things go, but I don't care. I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but until then, I'm also considering pushing all their asses off that bridge along the way for what they did to Joel.
Do you know the code?
That note I found has a bunch of them.
I gotta exit out of there just to read the dang note.
We need to get power to the gate first.
Well, I'm handling it. That's one of those times I wish you had a compass. Gate east too. Okay. We don't need a compass. We just need, like, eyes and reading comprehension.
Okay, here we go. It's out of gas.
God damn it. Well, what do we do now?
Oh shit, the note.
What?
The note mentioned that there's gas
Hang
in
on.
the courthouse garage
Think something.
and the dome.
So normally I wouldn't take a shot here, but
Courthouse garage and the dome. So what's the plan for
I don't know. It don't seem like there's too much audio desync going
Ride
on.
around
It
and
seemed like it's very
see what
slight.
we see.
So like, that was like something weird going on with the generator. It seemed like the
He did.
audio was off on it. Is this the way we came through too? I don't know. It seemed like a wide open area right there. Bunny.
So, where are we?
Can't you see Seattle where we are?
Pretty sure we're here.
Ah, nice. I'll mark it up as we go.
Yeah, pick that
What
up.
the hell happened out here?
I'm guessing the military bombed the shit out of this place.
Why
Yeah.
would they do that?
Well, they would sometimes disrupt
Just like we basically got like a little bit of open worldness going on here.
to the infected.
Just like it's a not fully open world, but
That seems like overkill.
Well, it usually worked.
On the infected or the rebels?
Both. Shit. Believe me. You're lucky you didn't grow up in a QZ.
I'm starting to get that impression.
I got even named it fuck Fedra Gate.
This is cool. And like a holy shit, we might get crushed on the way.
Relax. Probably been like this for years. It's not gonna collapse today. I think.
Not a fan.
I'm not a fan of Abby, but here we are. Which that's exactly. Shit.
Wanna bail on this? Your call. They're wearing body armor.
Not their necks though. Okay. They, They wouldn't let me sneak up on it. Well, that was just cheap. No, Gina, get out of the way.
On the left.
Back off. I'm gonna kick these clickers' asses, and I'm coming after you. It's not a good day to be you jackasses.
Watch it.
I'm sorry, did I say I was coming at the clickers first? I lied. Oh no, not this time.
Okay. That's all of them.
What have we learned?
What's with the body armor? They don't look like soldiers.
Yeah. Not sure. Where are we?
You think this is the bank?
Looks like a bank.
Well, they just wrote like, you know, check their asses couldn't cash. So. Appropriate.
I think these body armor guys were trying to rob the bank.
Oh shit. It's like that movie.
Which one?
The one with the surfer bank robbers.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
Surfer bank robbers. Why should I know that? Even though I don't. I feel like I should know that, but I don't know what they're talking about. Every 2 hours during the day, every 4 hours at night. All right, L drops off NKB, hit front door at 0100. L drives it back. Whatever, the plan didn't work. I think it's hilarious that it didn't.
Here we go.
Here we go. It can't be this easy. $60,2306. Well, please be right.
Got it.
I just love how they try to rob a bank and like, and just, you know, a 19-year-old girl just comes in there and just walks in and takes what they were trying to get after they're all dead. Oh. Like how you gonna rob them and I'm gonna come in and rob your ass?
Thanks, dude.
I'm guessing like I'm guessing they actually mostly succeeded, but then like, you know, on the way out or whatever. I mean, I'm guessing like it possibly like infected like I'm wondering if like what was the plan actually was going through okay, and then infected raided them, and he like locked himself in. 'Cause when you look at it, he's got like funds all around him right there. He's got like, so there's money all over the place. So I don't know if he got infected. Let me see, because he's the only one in here. So I'm guessing obviously the thing was locked. So either he got locked in or that's what probably could have happened or whatever. Like he somehow got locked in there. Well, hold on, we're gonna find out here. But this, I wasn't even supposed to be here. Fucking Neil wrote me in. Said the police would be too busy chasing all the sick people running around. Said this place would be easy picking. So of course those sick first showed up and everything went to shit. Pulled one of them off Kyle and nearly lost my arm with all the fucking bites. Then my own guys locked me in here. Oh, they quarantined him. Guys will get here. The house will get here soon. If I go down, then my friends go down with me. I'll tell the newspaper, tell everyone on TV that Kyle Peters, Leon Travis, and Neil Grant are motherfucking cowards. I feel really fucking weird right now. Sweating like a pig. Arms all red and black where I got bit. Can't keep my thoughts straight. Oh shit, this is how it happens. I'm gonna turn to one of them. But if I'm going out, I'll go out like a fucking man. So yeah.
I tried robbing the bank on outbreak day.
Probably seems smart at the time.
Yeah, well, probably not afterwards. But hey, I got me a gun out of it, so. There actually is anything in any of these. I mean, this would be funny, but I don't think there's anything in there. They're saying about getting rich or dying trying. At least you tried. All right. Lunch.
Over there.
Come here, I want to talk to you. Good talk. I'm here to make a withdrawal. I meant like the brain matter from your head.
I think we're done with this place.
Agreed.
Sort of looks like something else to pick up. All right, mischief managed, or, you know. Damn it, I hate I have to hold the button down. Stupid freaking map. I like how it actually basically shows it's cleared, I guess. Okay. All right, let's skedaddle. Back out to Seattle. Okay, let's see. Going up.
Hey, if you lived in the old world, what would you buy with all that money?
I don't know.
But you can get a farmhouse now.
Dirt cheap.
What would you get?
A space shuttle.
No, that's right. Your astronaut thing.
Hey, it's cooler than a farmhouse.
Farmhouse is way more practical.
That place was crazy. Well, I got a shotgun out of it, so not complaining. All right, let's find that gas.
I don't want to find a gas. I want to explore, Ellie. We're going to explore. The exploring's fundamental. We find cool stuff. Like whatever this is. So get off the horse.
What have you got there?
All right, Colin, I heard another rumor that the Westlake bank has never been searched. If that's true, then it would be filled with more pre-outbreak supplies. I say we go for it. If there are enough weapons in there, I know some guys that we can trade it with for stay patched out of this hellhole. Come on, man. I don't have the balls to go in there by myself. Aaron. We handled it. If that was the right one. It's too bad you can't like just like, you know, read this while you're wandering around. Best thing I can do is like just kind of like, you know, go to any like, you know, spots here that are interesting.
Whoa, check out the tank.
Thing's gotta be
I've never
rusted.
seen one of these in action.
Oh, hello.
Yikes. These guys had a bad day.
Yeah, Daniel took a powder.
Giant skeletons.
Not how I'd want to go out.
Yeah, it's good thing we're about to go on an ad break or whatever because y'all probably need to recover from that bad joke.
Kind of like those astronauts.
What are you talking about?
One of the early moon missions, there was an electrical fire and the astronauts burned up in their capsule.
Well, at least they died for something worthwhile.
Exactly. These guys were just assholes killed by other assholes.
All right. So anyways, see you guys in about 3 minutes. All right, guys, we're back. So anyways. Probably would help if I actually had my horse. Where the hell do you think you're going? Like, taking the long way around? Come here. Ah, this area's too damn big.
distribution center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks. And the food sucked.
I go crazy.
As some people did. Come on, let's find a way in.
Yeah, we gotta be rational about how we're going here. Oh, hello.
Rad.
All right, we're set for stun. Private Miller. We got fresh intel. There's active WLF hideout in Spring and 5th. Grab any available soldiers in your sector and head to the hideout ASAP. Execute any suspects, secure the location, and await my arrival. So, see, it's not just me that don't like them.
Spring and 5th.
All right. Ladders.
Fedra secured the
These
shit
ladders.
out of this place.
Boston always had.
I was totally trying to jump down without the ladder, but
Hungry
they wouldn't let
people
me.
get desperate.
Oh, shit. All right. Down here.
Can you get through? All right, I got you.
Here we have infecting his natural habitat. Over here being a complete arsehole and, and just being an absolute menace to public. Sit, boy. Oh my. About this Dina or whatever, not my aim was shit. Alright, Dina, we do not talk about this.
I think we dropped all of them.
Yeah, looks that way.
Oh, no thanks to me on that one, I guess. Eh. I completely botched like where I was trying to go with that whole mock, that little mockumentary. The mockumentary was so excuse me, that mockumentary was so bad I was mocking myself there. I'll stab you in your ankle. I'll stab you in your bloody ankle, and I'll make it bloody so I can actually say it was a bloody ankle. I'll stab you right in your ass. Nah. Back off, the asshole gets it. I'm not the asshole here. That's not how that was supposed to go. I mean, he was supposed to get it, not me. You need to understand this, Simon, you fungal-headed... That was a vile plume. You know what? You're going to get it first. Your ass is going to get it first. You know what? I could totally use it, but I'm not going to. You need to stay out of it next time. Alright, on like bitches. Shit! Down in front. You know what? Quit stalking me. Leave me alone. When the clickers try to get at you, drop them like they're hot. She damn sure wasn't hot. I mean, she might have been, like, previously, but...
I don't get it. If there were still people around, they would have cleared this place out.
Maybe they didn't make it here.
Maybe.
When it comes to me, there ain't no comply for the fun guy. I don't know where I was going with that, but
Hey, Ellie. This place
Hey,
is a
Dina.
synagogue.
How can you tell?
One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so
Burst into flames?
it's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones.
You shut it. This place brings back a lot of memories. My sister used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
You never struck me as much of a believer.
Nah, I like coming from a long line of
until she saw your
survivors.
face.
You mean after Outbreak Day?
That, and the Inquisition, and the Holocaust. My family always made it out alive. Barely.
Okay.
Before we actually do that, probably gonna be live for like another 40-ish or so minutes. I'm gonna probably like stop at around the 2 hours mark. I said that before, but and I definitely need to try like put in like what time I can with, like each stream of this or whatever, so we can get through it. But I am like missing doing my Bloodborne content. That's why I get around to doing I bet the Bloodborne I'm gonna be doing that like probably like 2 days a week, and then doing like other stuff on the other 2 days, like for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I definitely want to start getting back into doing my VR content. I need to finish. I really need to go through and finish up I Expect You to Die, because I never got around to wrapping that one up.
Here we go.
Because when I get past that one, like, aqua sphere level, or that submarine level, I'll be doing great.
Language. House of worship.
It's empty.
That sucks. Now what?
We'll try our luck at the courthouse garage. Let's get out of here.
Well, I don't want to go. All right, sleep well, Spectral. Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really? When?
I said one when we left Jackson. I said one at Joel's grave. Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Does it help?
I think it calms me. Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna be live much longer on this myself, so. I just want to, like, just, kind of get in, like, a little stream to, continue everything. But I know I'm definitely gonna try to be live earlier tomorrow, because I'm probably, like I said, gonna work on some stuff. I mean, like I said, I slept most of the day, but I want to make sure I want to get some other stuff taken care of tonight, but then make sure I do get some sleep, so I can be up and, ready for things tomorrow. Because between, like, the Marvel Tokon beta, and also want to make sure I get to the gym. Yeah. All right, now that we get out of here, I sees it. I mean, I'm just glad I was able to, pick things back up and do the stream properly after, like, everything crashed earlier. I may actually do like some private testing on things, see if like the one thing I think might have crashed it, if it wasn't just the update, I'm gonna see if like I can replicate it like with the thing I think might have been the cause to see if it actually was. But obviously you can just do that with like some unlisted private, like some unlisted streams. Which I can unlist it on YouTube, just do them privately, but Twitch will be like a whole different story. So I have to like do a thing saying like don't mind the stream, just testing some stuff.
Okay. Ellie, careful.
It's okay. It's holding.
Hang on. I need to go check this over here first.
What's this?
Oh, this is the Torah.
The what?
It's scripture. It's like a Jewish Bible.
Hmm.
My sister would have flipped for this. The one we used in New Mexico was half burned. All right. Well, at least they didn't just chuck everything.
I just love like the little details they put in here where you can find out more about the characters. Yeah, again, this stream is like just basically just me kind of like exploring Seattle. I actually didn't know she was gonna grab it. So we're gonna have like another faceplant moment. And probably as soon as I finish this stream up, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get things set up. Like, you know, the thumbnail and everything for the Marvel Tokon stream. Get all that taken care of.
Nothing to it. Monday now.
Right.
And I think because the Arc System Works doesn't usually miss with their fighting games or whatever, so I'm definitely thinking that, like, you know, once it fully releases, it's gonna definitely probably gonna be like one of my top games of the year. I mean, I feel like, you know, it's. I mean, I'm just like curious about what the rest of the roster for Tokon's gonna be, but I'm really excited for it. So, Lieutenant Torres, 70 years ago, my grandfather fled Germany with his family as World War II began. He escaped thanks to the kindness and bravery of a Polish family. So the wheel turns and the cycle continues. Tonight, my family has packed our belongings, and due to your kindness, we will be leaving this city, escorted by your brave men. Thank you for helping me preserve what we could of our shoal. It is difficult to leave our home behind, but in the end, it is people, living people, that matter. You bear a heavy burden on your shoulders, and I hope our late night talks were of some comfort to you. If I can leave you. One thought: for every turn away from a better world, there is also a stronger correction towards it. Do not lose hope for the future. As the old saying goes, it takes one candle to dispel the darkness. May God watch over you always. Rabbi Sivas Saunders.
I hope you got where you were going.
All right, when I think about him, all I see is open skin, slack jaw, insides out. I won't let her remember. I won't let her remember me that way. I'd rather die alone. Did she die alone? Was her God with her? You know, was he you in the end? With you in the end? Was he with Joel? Did I make it worse for Joel being there, or was I company more than I was with him? Yeah, just like seeing her thoughts here. You're trying to figure out like. Then you should see all this. Idaho Falls. Dina caught 3 jackrabbits tonight. She has these traps her sister taught her how to build. They're fucking effective. My appetite hasn't come back yet. Trying to force food down. Dina Falls found a camp along the main highway. It was Tommy's. He was probably only a day or so behind us. We're getting close to the boys. Dina's pushing to go around. I don't want to add 2 days to this trip. Or days, so that was. These hunters tried to ambush us. Fuckers didn't stand a chance against us. We were scavenging for supplies, and I was looking at Dina. Felt a deep appreciation for her coming along. I really love her. Baker said we saw a pack of wild horses today. They were skittish, and Dina offered them some of Ruby collected. They ended up following us for a bit. Wish I had a camera. Never seen her smile so wide. For like half a day, I was thinking one thing about the death for Joel. Feeling guilty about that now.
Okay, cross the dome off the list.
That's another one down.
Find the courthouse. It might be worth grabbing some supplies before we press on.
Come on. It's weird. At some points, like I just push it and it works, but then I just wish there was a way to kind of like have like the map pop up, like be like on your HUD, like while you're wandering around. But I guess they're trying to make it more realistic.
It's peaceful out here, at least.
It's weird being in a QZ and not hearing trucks. Or gunfire and explosions.
My sister always avoided QZs. That's probably why. She just got more and more paranoid. She'd sometimes wake up screaming in the middle of the night.
That's rough.
We always had a bag packed so we could bail if something happened. Never stayed in one place for more than a few weeks. It sucked.
Yeah, we can't like go. Yeah, we can't go up there. Just checking. Like, get on the horse. All right. I guess like one of the most effective ways I can do this is just make. I mean, of course I'd miss like some of the other spots,
It's
but
nice to have a place we call home, right?
Yeah.
I'm mainly just trying to like go for the areas that look like they're probably like definitely the most likely to have something.
I was overwhelmed by all the food. I remember my first week just gorging myself. Stuffing food in all my pockets for later like it was gonna run out.
I saw that.
You did not?
I did. I remember thinking, who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky?
I didn't steal that much jerky.
I would have stole it. I don't know. Probably not, but I'll at least ask them if they're gonna finish that jerky. All right, Derek. All right, Gavin. Derek got into some business with a broken window last week. He would have lost his damn leg if he hadn't rushed it. We hadn't rushed him back to the Savina. I went ahead and stashed some supplies at a couple of sites downtown for any future emergencies. Broken legs, infected, Derek fuck-ups, whatever. Since you're going that way anyway, can you resupply stash at West 2 checkpoint? Yeah, it hasn't worked for years, but the combination is the old code for West 2. Allison. Okay. It's probably the main way I gotta do this. Just like, find stuff around and like have her like fill out the map. So a lot of this stream has just been me wandering around Seattle and everything, just finding stuff. I guess I just kind of didn't expect this, like, because normally everything else, like, it was more open-ended, but more linear, linear.
Hear that?
But this is,
I hear it. Infected.
Sounds like they're in that building.
yeah.
This is gonna suck, isn't it?
At least we're ready for him.
It's a big building. What we got going on here? All right, yeah, so we're close to a couple of the spots that we were supposed to be checking out. I figured at least do those and then afterwards maybe call it on the stream. Because this part definitely seems like it's like gonna be like a more time-consuming spot in the game. Let's go figure out how to get in here. Maybe check back. Looks like this might show some promise, maybe. I don't know. It's just like this area is like so big, even compared like to the first game. Those few spots that had like, a little more depth to them, whatever. This right here is like massive. This is the right building, right? Yep.
Here we go.
I can take this one, no problem. Shit, he would have, like... Nope. I nipped that in the bud as soon as I like knew it was trying to turn around. Not happening. That cut that a little close though, but I got it. This is the right building, isn't it? Yep. I'm gonna try to play it stealthy as I can, as much as I hate doing that here. Alright, sleep well, Amber. Yeah, you won't be missing much of the stream work, because I'll probably be like, you know, calling it after I maybe explore this one. Yeah, get some rest. It wouldn't let me stealth. I was literally trying to like do the stealth thing right then. They wouldn't let me. That's one thing that's kind of frustrating at times. I remember in the other game, like, you know, I think it felt like it was a few points where it's just, that's frustrating. It wouldn't even like give me the option of stealth right there. And I did with the other one. You know what the hell was stealth? Take the L. Now it teaches you.
Okay. That it?
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be opening. No way.
Hey, little help?
Coming.
And they're gonna push it off, probably, if they do get it open. Crap, I wasn't ready to, like, get out of there yet.
You ever been to a courthouse before?
Nope.
You're telling me you never got in trouble back in Boston?
Then again, it might actually just loop around. Yeah, I think just looped.
Never landed in a courthouse.
I mean, push comes to shove, I always could maybe, like, see if I can come back in. I just didn't think they were gonna open that and get up right, you know, go right on through it.
Some serious shit went down here.
Parking garage.
Oh, the gas is in there, right?
Well, that's what the note said.
Well, let's get down there.
Before we do that, because that's definitely like, gonna be a point no return. I mean, I might be able to climb back up, but just in case, we don't even want any repeats of what happened, like, above. Or like, you know, when I went through the one door. All right, Benny, the WLF is winning. They're not going to. The city's going to fall any day now. Unless you quit Fedra, I can't keep you safe. Up until recently, I could almost understand why you stuck with them. But after the Thursday market massacre, I don't see how you can call us misguided killers with a straight face. These people were just trying to get food for their families. The day they started banishing people for sedation, that's a death sentence. Listen, you still have time. I'll vouch for you. Meet me by Roostin' Coffee at 2 a.m. on Friday alone. Please show up. I know it's scary, but it's the only way. Your friend, Sandra.
Brought it on yourself, I guess.
Like there's really anything down here that could have heard that. That I know of.
This might come in handy.
A full-on machete. Are you gonna give me some more reach? For official use only. Federal Disaster Response Agency.
This guy was a Fedra commander or something.
Memorandum for.
They were losing to the WLF and trying to escape.
How big is this group if they were able to beat the army?
Well, you don't need a lot if you're that vicious. We need to be careful.
Yeah, we can basically vouch for that with like last game.
Okay, Jesse.
Memorandum for Fedra Central Command. I mean, considering like what I was talking about, like all the, like Ellie basically taking on like a whole group of, apparently a whole group of cultists almost by herself before like Joel, like taking out a whole Somnium before like Joel even woke up. Seattle or got there. QZ had compromised. Captain Paul Douglas. Despite our best efforts, the Seattle quarantine zone will fall to the terrorist group calling themselves the Washington Liberation Front. We underestimated the capabilities and lost key sites around the city. We have executed our contingency plans that are prepping to escort key personnel out of the QZ 24 hours from now. I intend to stay until the last officer's escape. But the record shot I provided for the city and its citizens as best I could. They are now freed of us and are at the mercy of the WLF. Let's see how they feed and shelter a community of thousands. Let them deal with dissent among their own ranks. Let them deal with those religious fanatics. Inevitably, someone else will come along and hold them accountable for all their perceived wrongs. I also almost wish I could be there to see it. Lieutenant Carmelo Torres. Place and lock it. All right, code is 860722. Gotta remember that. So much lore. Fallen people are top priority targets for any anti-terrorist operations.
Old to-do list.
Alright. Comparison, smuggling, falsifying ration cards, acts of sedition. There's Patterson, smuggling, acts of sedition, acts of terrorism. Marcus Wilson, smuggling, acts of terrorism. Luis Sanchez, smuggling, acts of terrorism. Isaac Dixon, murder of federal officer, acts of terrorism, acts of sedation, circled. Hugo Gonzalez, distribution of anti-Fedra propaganda. Alison Cole's murder of federal officer, acts of sedation, circled. Patterson and Sanchez gone. Dix has moved on to fill the void. He is now our top priority target, Sergeant Ward. I wonder if some of them might be the ones there, like, you know, when they attacked Joel. I don't know. That's them right there. I like the little detail where it showed the wanted poster right there as well. Okay, it's right here. 860722. Then if I had to look all around for it. We need 07. Eight 67 and 22. 1022. I should open it if I'm right. Piece of cake. Let's see if there's anything I can craft real quick. Not quite yet. Did you realize there's an open door right here? With the great links to open that door, you're gonna say like my door opening skills don't suffice for you? You have to climb through the window? I see how it is, Dina.
Careful.
Yeah, I had a feeling I probably could climb back up, but I don't want to take no chances. Oh! Went right down in there. Yeah, probably couldn't have come back then. We're down here in this elevator now.
Shit!
No. I got you. This ain't good. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's just great. Don't even. It's a waste of a stun grenade, but I wouldn't let that thing catch up with me. Oh, that cut it close.
Jesus. I think that's all of them.
Those Fedra guys never even made it out of the garage. Let's find that gas.
Should have a fair chance of it, because they couldn't make it out, where that means that these vehicles have to have some gas in them. Well, the vehicles themselves, you figured they would have some. But of course, I don't know if you have a way to siphon it.
And wait, we got gasoline.
Awesome.
Our luck's changing.
Don't you jinx us.
Yeah, let's not do that.
The fuck Vedragate is calling to us.
Now, how do we get out of here?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still going to explore more of Seattle. Before anything else. So I may hit one more of these spots where before I call it on the stream.
Dina.
Coming.
Come on.
Okay, let go.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Okay, gate.
Could be a while before we run into Abby and her friends. It might be worth grabbing some supplies before we press on.
Good point.
Okay, so... next stop should be like right over here. Yeah, the Rusting Coffee.
Onward, Shimmer.
How you doing back there? Getting homesick?
A little bit. You?
Same. Just having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm just outside of Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
I don't know. I like the idea of real
The card.
space.
Sounds lonely.
Only if you're doing it alone.
Okay. So are we gonna, like, raise sheep and milk cows?
Are you making fun of me?
No. It actually sounds kind of nice.
Me?
Yeah. Really?
Alright, let me go ahead and check this card. Hang on, oops. I wonder if this is gonna be like... oh, that's a... not what I thought it was. That was gonna be a Superman or something. Or like a Superman role, say Big Blue. But I think that's actually what, like, I think, like, some people, like, call Superman. He's actually, you know, kind of dubbed Big Blue by a few. Real name unknown. Brains 100. Brawn 80. Affiliation none. Big Blue is an extra-dimensional entity that was taken on the appearance of a giant whale. First arrived on Earth over 1 billion years ago to keep watch over nascent life forms. They use their infinite wealth of knowledge to help guide the human race in times of great need and upheaval. Unfathomable age has one major drawback. Days appear to pass as microseconds. However, this time dilation effect is offset if they hold their breath, which they can do for several years at a time. Definitely kind of has like a Frerin, like, you know, vibe to it, considering the whole thing with Frerin, the anime. Considering how long she's lived, like, you know, time like passes very quickly for her. Just because, you know, pretty much though, like, you know, it's just, yeah, basically like years or like, you know, like a much like lesser amount of time. I was talking. But yeah, just time like passes like really quickly for her, so.
What's this?
I'm guessing it's like a...
It says Barco's on it.
What do you think it's for?
No clue. Let's keep an eye out.
Might be worth checking out.
900 married in 6. I'm guessing it's... Don't know if it's like the building or... Alright, if you guys has no location check out. At least like since I'm like it's helped me like find like, you know, key like points of interest. Which is good.
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
I never got it. Tastes like burnt shit.
Thank you.
Should we get this gas back to the
Acquired
fuck
taste
gate?
my ass.
I mean, depends on how it's made. I mean, I personally like enjoy coffee. Just has to be a, you know, well-made cup of it. Hey Davis, check our old WLF safe house for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little bit helps. Grab what you can and meet us back at the Cervina. Don't worry about the gas. We'll take care of it, Mike. All right, Rogues. So I feel like this is a good enough place to stop it. I mean, it's about 10 minutes, like less than 10 minutes shorter than what I was planning. But I feel like this is a good place to call it here. Like I said, it wasn't gonna be a long stream tonight. But I'll definitely pick back up on this. Try to spend more time with this game properly next week, especially considering the factor that we're definitely gonna be putting more of a dent in it because I'll be playing it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Compared to how I didn't really play much of it this time. Kind of just I guess been kind of slow burning it, just getting into it, easing on in. And I'm continuing to love the game, loving the way they're doing the storytelling, of course. Definitely, I feels like it's on point, just as much as the first game was. Just different characters, showing some new mechanics here and there. And so the revenge quest hasn't exactly started just yet, but we're underway. I'm probably got to name my stream on Twitch where it's something different because I pretty much was talking about the something based around the revenge quest. So it's basically gonna be more some more lines of just exploring Seattle now. So yeah, a very laid back stream tonight. Not really a lot of activity in the chat or whatever. That's completely fine. I mean, aside from Amber and Spectral showing up, but yeah, hope at the very least I got a pretty exciting stream coming for you guys today. As I jump into the beta for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Don't know. I mean, I don't know which all characters I'm gonna be trying out, but I know I definitely want to go in with Spidey, Cap, Iron Man, and Doom. And I'm, because I think there's gonna be 8 characters total. They're gonna be playable. So it's gonna be exciting getting into that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off here, guys. Even though I did rest, I do want to try to get me some rest most of the day, trying to quell whatever sickness was trying to sneak up on, which I think I kind of nipped it mostly in the bud, at least for now. Like I said, I want to definitely get some more rest, and I got a few things I do need to do before I, bed back down. I'm obviously gonna make me some food since I haven't eaten most of the day. Outside the soup I had earlier, so I'm gonna definitely whip me up a bowl of ramen and some steamed pork buns, and afterwards I'm gonna take care of stuff I need to do off stream. Get the stream for tomorrow, now today I'm gonna get that set up. I said today because it's 1 a.m. right now. Get all that set up, and then afterwards go from there. So anyways, with that said, calling it here. I won't really be working with a raid right now, but we'll try to do one next stream. And for what it's worth, maybe even possible at some time today, I might even try to throw in a Mega Bonk stream as well, since we're gonna be busy throughout the week with multiplayer stuff. So I may try to put in a Mega Bonk stream too. With that being said, Rogues, till next one, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. Those who did, if you guys just lurked, and I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.